What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we have a pretty stacked lobby. 4 S players, another S5 and S3, the rest A players. If we can get a win here, that's going to be some really good elo, which is what I'm looking for, especially because I D-ranked to S5. But hole number 1, we got hole 16 with a negligible wind, so I am going to take the shortcut here.
Nice shot.
Ooh, and we get caught by the tree, but luckily we make it past the out of bounds. An eagle chip, a little bit difficult to calculate, especially because the green is a little bit slanted. We're still going to try our best though, see if we can get the 14 points. It was a close attempt,
Nice.
but we're a few feet away. And settling for 10 points on hole number 1. So King Kong, who was S3, got a birdie. Yas, who is S5, got a par. So we are tied for first place right now with 2 other players as we jump into hole 17. So power-wise, I'm going to go just under full power with the driver. Wind adjustment, it's hard to tell, but I'm going to leave it here.
Nice shot.
If you notice, the bar accidentally curved that shot just a little bit.
Nice one.
Doesn't seem like it was too big of a deal because we are left 11 feet for the birdie putt. Really good that we secured the birdie there because this hole is on the trickier side to secure 10 points. And as you can see, King Kong got a par. However, there was a hole in one. I didn't even notice that while I was playing. So well done to her for getting a hole in one. But that does put us 4 points behind with only 3 holes left. Now, Classic B, hole 14. If I can eagle this hole, we could definitely make up some points here. I'm going to have to focus up, especially on stroke number 2. See if we can set ourselves up for an eagle putt here. Going to cut through the trees as per usual.
Nice shot.
And we do barely make it on the fairway, which is good. We should have a good chance at a nice chip here. Now, I know a 5-iron is too much, and a 7-iron is too little. It's unfortunate that the hole placement is towards the near side of the green, because the backspin isn't very aggressive when you're shooting uphill. But I think my best chance here is to go about 3 3/4 power with backspin. Hopefully the backspin will at least slow down our forward momentum when we hit the green.
Nice shot.
And I completely underpower that shot by accident, which obviously leaves us in the bunker pretty much. That was definitely a misplay on my part. And don't even come close to the eagle chip.
Nice approach.
So we're settling for a birdie. We're not going to make up any points on first place.
Nice birdie.
So we're on 30 points after 3 holes, which isn't a bad score by any means. But we're 4 points down on first place, which is a bad place to be. Always got to play the player, not the game. I could have the best game of my life and score over 60 points. But as long as someone has more points than me, that's going to be a loss. Now, a little bit of difficult wind here. We should still land on the fairway for stroke number 2.
Nice shot.
Nope, we're actually on the rough. Shouldn't be too big of a problem though, because we can still chip onto the green from here. And honestly, with this wind, I'll probably just go full power with the 9-iron. Not enough power and not enough wind adjustment. I do think we can sink this putt though. Which is good, we needed that to keep us in the game.
Nice birdie.
However, Xi'an is playing very well, and we're still down 4 points going into the final hole. Classic A, hole 11. You would think the only way we can make up the deficit is if we get a hole-in-one here. Gonna be pretty difficult, especially with this wind. With this wind, probably gonna use a 5-iron, go about 3.5 power with no backspin.
Nice shot.
And that wasn't even close to enough.
Nice.
So it looks like we're gonna be settling for second or third here. We do get a nice putt to end off the match, but that will keep us in second place. So well played to Xi'an. She got 54 points. Great score. Unfortunately, today 50 points wasn't enough for first place. That is what happens when you get in a really good lobby. But we do earn a little bit of rank, which is nice, and let's get into another lobby. Alright, game number 2 here. We somehow find an infinite 4 rank, 2 other S ranks, 1 unlucky C rank. Poor guy is probably out of his league here.
I'm in danger!
But that number 777 at Infinity 4, pretty crazy. Probably took him a long time to get there. I did decide to change up Sensei's outfit for this match. I wonder if that's going to affect our gameplay at all. But hole number 1 for game 2, not an easy hole to start off with, especially with this wind.
Nice shot.
Not a very good shot overall. Did not account for the wind quite enough. Not really a fan of putting here. Probably just gonna chip this. Oh man, that was so close. Looked like we bounced within inches of the hole. But doesn't matter how close we were, we are going to settle for 7 points. Pars all around the board, however. So number 1, we're going into hole number 2 on an even playing field. Number 2, even the Infinite 4 player did par, which is good news for us because if we went down to that person, it would be devastating. I think it would be very hard to stage a comeback against an Infinite player. But seeing hole 6 for our second hole, really not what I like to see. Pretty unsure what to do here, but I think I'm going to try to curve my shot a little bit and get around the tall tree.
Nice shot.
It didn't actually get that much curve whatsoever. This is exactly where I did not want to be, with this tall tree or the big tree blocking us. So very tricky shot here. Could try to chip it over. With the wind, if we chip like this, the wind's probably going to push us to the left of the hole. But I think that's better than trying to spoon it under the tree. Not sure if this is the right play, but it's what we're going to go for. You know what? We did clear the tree. Unfortunately, I got the power wrong.
Nice on.
So we are 40 feet away from the hole on a very tough green. Oh, and we just come up short. A little more power. We might have been in the hole for the birdie.
Nice
So this is really bad. I literally just said at the beginning of this hole that going down to an infinite player would be devastating. We are now playing catch up. We have 3 holes left to gain a 3-point comeback. However, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna need par 5s. So hole 14 is a good hole to see here. 29-mile-an-hour headwind. We're gonna drive straight down the middle.
Nice shot.
There'll be enough power to clear the trees, so we have a clear shot onto the green. But it's not going to be enough that we're in the bunker. And from here, we are likely going to be in the bunker. But if I adjust enough, we might miss the bunker. Although, it is going to be tough to eagle this, especially with the wind. So we're probably just going to have to send stroke 2 and then figure things out once we have stroke 3.
Nice shot.
Ooh, we actually almost avoid the bunker there, but our ball does sneak into the bunker. Going to be a tough eagle chip, especially with this wind. Oh man, that was so close. And getting that chip and eagle there would have been huge for the program, so it's actually a little disappointing that we just missed it. 2 holes left, still a 3-point deficit. Let's see if we can make a comeback. Classic B, hole 15, probably not the hole we're gonna make up any points on. If anything, I'm expecting birdies all around, at least from the top of the table.
Nice shot.
So power-wise, I'm gonna go 3.5 with the 9-iron, no backspin. Wind-wise, I'm thinking that should be good.
Nice shot.
Wow.
Nice.
3 feet away once again. So close to the chip-in eagle. Just not close enough.
Nice birdie.
So our chances at a comeback now lie with 1 more hole. It's not looking too good right now, but let's see what the final hole is. Yeah, Resort C, hole 9. Not a very good hole to make a comeback. Especially when you don't have a tailwind, it makes the eagle very difficult.
Nice shot.
So we get a nice lie for stroke number 3. I think that at this point, our only chance at winning is to get a chip-in eagle. With an aggressive green and some directional wind, it's going to be a tough ask. But I will go just under full power and see if we can make it happen.
Nice shot. Nice
You know what? That's not a bad attempt. But 5 feet away, that's not going to be enough.
Nice birdie.
So we did end up tying the Infinity ranked player. I guess I could consider that a win in and of itself. But we did place second in this match. I wonder if we're going to gain any rank here. But 44 points, not the best performance. And it was enough to secure a sliver of rank. So 2 games, 2 second places, not the best performance today. But if you enjoyed the content, hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next video.